Welcome to Sedona.
Welcome back. This week we make our way to Sedona. Oh, and if you're new here, we're Taylor and Gabe, and we just started full-time traveling in our camper. We're currently making our way to Alaska, and this week we're pulling into Tucson, Arizona. It's not really a good sign. That's not what you want to see. It's gorgeous. And first up is a truck wash.
You want to hop out and see?
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're good.
See this?
No, I can't see that. It's gonna be tight. I don't know if the back crash pad's gonna fit.
Well,
Depending on the town, our rig can attract a lot of attention. I mean, it's big and blue, and you can't really miss it. On this day, we had a small audience looking on as we tried to maneuver into the car wash.
Dave, wait.
see that in the middle?
Sorry?
In the middle right there. You see the middle thing?
Yeah, Dave, you might hit the, I think you're gonna hit this.
Well, do I have to go that far in?
Well, you're only then you're not gonna get the whole thing. Yeah, good point. You said you're gonna hit that. No, thank you. Thank you. What? Okay. I mean, you're not gonna be able to pull. Somebody's gonna have to keep an eye on this.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Just take it really slow. I can't see the thing if I stand back there. It's gonna be too late.
This is fine.
It's fine? Okay, so the next thing's gonna be this front. I don't think you're getting all the way in. You see that? The front? What?
Keep an eye on the front for me.
Okay. Yes, looks way better. Okay. Car wash done, success, barely fit in, and now we have to reverse out of here.
So I put in a $10 bill because, like, as a kid, like, we used to come to these and like clean engines and stuff we picked out of the junkyard. And somehow you'd always run out of time. So I was like, oh, $10, like this thing's huge, like
It's gonna
whatever.
take time.
Yeah, so I probably could have done it 5, honestly. Yeah, I think that $10 to wash
So it
your
was
baby.
like way cheaper than we thought, and you think it went better?
Yeah.
We had
Lot of
extra
pressure
time.
And, yeah, we had time. I was just
We had so much extra time that we attempted to air dry. No windows, but it didn't work. But yeah, I think it went pretty well. Car wash success. So now we are gonna go to the gym. We're gonna take showers and work out, and then we're gonna run some errands. Let's go. Worked out, took a shower, and now we're going to REI. We have some stuff to get. I just did air guns. We have some stuff to get, right?
Shoot it, yeah.
After running some errands, we pulled into a quaint harvest toast for the evening. This place, called Little Anthony's, was a retros 50s diner, a live theater, and they had tons of quirky nostalgia. We pulled out of the diner and headed towards Tucson's local climbing crag, the Hairpin Boulders, to try to get a little bit of climbing in. So we did a preliminary hike out here, and then Gabe just ran back and got the crash pads, and we're gonna climb. Ready?
Yeah, it's all drugs, so just don't fall.
Don't fall. Okay. So as much as I would love to deliver another banger of climbing montage, we were having some issues with our GoPro, and it didn't capture a lot of our session. All in all, it was a short session, and Charlie needed a midday puppy nap. This is very unlike him to lay in the raw dirt. I mean, he is a prince after all. So we took that as our cue to pack it up and call it a day. Got a quick little climbing session. But wow, is Mount Lemon, the area that we were in, the Hairpin Boulders, is gorgeous. I highly recommend checking it out. There's not a ton of bouldering, but it was very nice. It's granite.
Easy approach.
Easy approach. Maybe not the best for old man dogs. He had a harness on, so we were able to like lift him up, but here we go. We were itching to get to a climbing gym, so when we found out that Rock Solid Climbing offered a 2-week unlimited climbing pass and had hot showers, we couldn't sign up fast enough. We ended up spending about a week here, but nothing is permanent, and we headed north to see what Phoenix had to offer. So we left Tucson yesterday, and we were hoping to find a diesel mechanic. I'm not sure if I've said this yet, but we've noticed a little bit of white smoke coming from our exhaust, and with diesel engines, it's not really a good sign. So just to clarify, there were a couple of reasons we were trying to get into a mechanic. Yes, we had seen, when I tell you the tiniest amount of white smoke, I mean that most people probably would not have noticed it. And to be honest, most of the mechanics we spoke to weren't too concerned about it either. But mainly we had just driven a 22-year-old van across country, and we really just wanted to have someone give the engine a once-over, make sure everything looked good, and do any sort of required maintenance. And that's not what you want to see. And so we were going to preventatively try to find a diesel mechanic in the Phoenix area, and though we found one, we're really having a hard time finding a place to stay that's not like $100+ a night in the Phoenix area, in terms of like parking the RV, plus then like finding a hotel. We're just having a hard time finding a place to park the RV in order to wait for the diesel mechanic to be available, because they're all magically booked up for like a week. So we would have to like hang out here for a week and potentially stay at an RV park that's kind of not great for a good chunk of change. So I think we've decided that we are just going to move on. It doesn't seem like it's aligning for us to find the diesel mechanic here, and truth be told, now that Gabe has the EGT sensor fixed, the white smoke was like a preventative measure. Gabe thinks he has an idea of what it could be. So we are going to bust out of Phoenix and we are gonna go to just outside of Sedona because ideally we would like to get this, we would just like to get ahead of this problem. Or almost problem. All right, we'll see you soon. All right, bye Phoenix, bye Scottsdale. It's been real.
It has been real hard to find anywhere to stay.
It's almost laughable how hard it's been to find a place to stay.
Yeah.
So like the issue is we could pay for an RV park, but that would be really expensive in this area, right? It's like,
Well, they just add up. Like you start getting like paying $50 to $100 a night, and
Right.
like do the math, it gets real
we have
crazy.
to wait a week for the diesel mechanic to even run the diagnostic, and then also whatever work has to be done on top of that. It was just like kind of not the most ideal situation. So we're moving on.
And on. Yeah, like this is too nice for us. Like we left this back home.
We're in like the greater Phoenix area. We're in like Scottsdale area, and it feels like everything is like
It's fancy.
a fancy little outdoor mall. Like you need to go to the grocery store, you have to like navigate a whole mall system to get there.
It's really nice, but it's also really
It's
big
nice,
bucks,
but like
which
I also think between like Tucson, Phoenix, and now like the Scottsdale area, I think we're also just ready to like
see it out.
yeah, be back in the wild. We're a little itchy.
Our plan was to head north to an area just outside of Sedona called Rimrock. Located in the Verde Valley, we were looking forward to being back in the wild. If you're enjoying this video, be sure to give it a like, and please consider subscribing to our channel. It's a completely free way of supporting us, and it really helps our channel grow. And like, I wouldn't have done that.
All right, Mike's hot.
So we've gotten a lot of requests for more cooking. They want to see, the people want to see what we're eating. And I hate to disappoint you. We're starting with a pre-made sprouts meal because it's late. We just got into camp, it's dark out. So until I can like clear my head and think of something epic to make for you guys, we're gonna have some sprouts, black truffle sirloin steak, and mushrooms with some leftover rice and peppers because convenience. So let's get into it.
Like I've never seen Ina have like an empty pan job, you know?
Okay, well, calm down. Like, we're working on it. I also don't doubt that Ina, well, maybe she eats pre-made meals, but I feel like she's been making it.
No, Jeffrey would never eat that.
This actually looks really good. It's got mushrooms and sirloin.
Yeah. Oh God, this is riveting.
Riveting content.
Oh man. Thud.
Did he fart really bad?
Yeah.
I was like, maybe the meat is bad,
That is
but the
not.
dog, Charlie, farted.
That is not truffle oil.
We We are getting an early start today. We are going to be doing a 6-mile hike, and we're going to try to take Charlie. And so our goal is to start before it gets hot out, because it's actually in the 80s up here midday. So check out this sunrise though. We headed out, and I tried to take my coffee to go.
Don't force me out of bed in your society. Don't push me down the road you've been down. Don't try to fix my head, it's just your anxiety. Don't hush me now, cause I just wanna shout.
All Trails calls this a 7-mile out and back, but we somehow managed to turn it into 8. Regardless, this hike was beautiful and had gorgeous views the entire way. The trail was created in 1932 by Charles Bell as a path to move cattle up and down the Mogollon Rim.
We'll be dancing with our hands in the air when our new dawn is rising, to the break of dawn. You can't keep me in a cage made of tired ideas. It's rusting out faster by the day. I won't wear your leash, I won't take no deals. I won't stay quiet when there's so much left to say.
The best part is the creek that you follow for most of the way opens up to a cool little swimming hole, offering the perfect opportunity for a cold plunge. And we had the entire place to ourselves. We changed into our suits and hopped in.
Summer of love while you're sleeping on pills. Get out your bomb and fly away. We'll be dancing with our hands in the air when our new dawn is rising. We'll be dancing with our hands in the air when our new dawn is
Okay, so we just did the cold plunge at the little swimming hole, and it was cold. And now we are hiking back out, and we just have the wrap up. This is like maybe one of my top hikes. Gabe and I were saying, don't you think, Gabe?
Yeah, for sure.
Top hikes?
It has everything.
I mean, it's just gorgeous.
The sun's here.
Yeah, we could have sunned up here. What were we thinking? Hopefully it's not too hot on the way back. Yeah, it's so beautiful. I can't get over it. Like, geez, oh geez. Everywhere you turn. So we just got back from what was supposed to be a 6-mile hike but turned into 8, and it was supposed to only last half the day. We started at like 7 a.m. and it's now 4. We spent a long time at the swimming spot, which was fantastic, highly recommend, and we had it all to ourselves, so we had to keep swimming. Charlie really enjoyed swimming and he enjoyed the hike. However, hiking with an older dog, he's 12, you know, you just have to take your time. We had to make sure we found him shade and took a lot of rest, so that's why it took most of the day. Anyway, we're back at the rig. Everybody's hanging out and we are getting ready to head to another remote campsite for the night. So we're gonna do a little bit of like loose off-roading. And yeah, we'll have a nice evening at camp. So see you soon.
It's like, and you guys are the professionals totally. I'm just like Google diagnosing, of course. I was kind of wondering, it seems to me, and we're from Florida, so obviously we're doing pretty flat driving usually, but my gas mileage has been really bad. So I was thinking it could be like a like one of my injectors is bad. You know what I'm saying? Like stuck open or something like that, which could be white smoke, I would think. You know what I mean? Like unburnt diesel. But I'm not sure. So I saw you guys had some really good reviews, and
we headed back out in search of the perfect campsite. Oh, and you know the rules, right? You never take the first campsite you see. So we charged on. Join us next time as we venture to downtown Sedona. He's such a baby. Get aligned with the vortex.
that little rock is $59.
And explore some caves. Until then, stay wild.